This is the NFL on EA Sports, and this is Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Cincinnati Bengals. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Evan McPherson getting this one started. Off we go from Cincinnati. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Panthers now ready to get to work on offense for the first time. And they're led by Bryce Young, the #1 overall pick, Greg, out of Alabama back in 2023.
I think the biggest thing that stood out from last week's game was when they went into the game with an initial plan, how quickly were they able to get away from that when they realized it wasn't working? I think they got a lot of unscouted looks, meaning the defense threw a lot of exotic looks at them, blitzes, different fronts and coverages, maybe things they didn't work on all week. So the key this week is understand what is the defense looking to do today and how fast can we make those adjustments if we're not having early success.
A throw, left side, caught by Sanders. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet, but the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target from the blitz. How would you like to be this running back here? You get the ball, you're thinking, all right, get through the line, and next thing you know, the big old D tackle's just waiting for you there in the hole. Nowhere for you to go as he takes you down for a loss.
Let's go.
Throwing on second down, Young. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I think it's a smart play, especially this early in the game. I don't think you want to start forcing throws, take any unnecessary risks, allow your team to get settled in, don't have any sudden change turnovers. So I think in the end there, he made the right move.
Third and long. From the gun, it's Young. That one's hauled in left side by McMillan. And he's going to be out of bounds, well short of what he needed. And the punt team will come on for fourth down. Punting time for the Panthers, set to kick this one away. Charlie Jones, the return man for the Bengals. And this is going to set up a long field ahead. Backed up as it is touchdown inside the 10. The Cincinnati offense set to take over for the first time. They are led out by the #1 overall pick back in 2020, national champion at LSU. It's Joe Burrow.
Some games, the quarterback can just go out there and just take what the defense gives them. They don't have to necessarily create a lot of opportunities for their teammates to go out and perform, and they can still come away with the win. I think today, though, he's going to be asked to carry a little bit more. Load, make some more plays happen, be a little bit more assertive. If he does that, his team's just going to continue to get better and better, and it's going to be a tough matchup.
Now some movement up front, and we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today.
Here we go. 11 MT. 11. 11 Thomas.
with Brown. He'll get a couple of yards back, but it will be second and long.
Gun. Stop. Ready. Stop.
Burrow. Gonna get that complete to Jamar Chase. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's gonna set up third down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
The Panthers offense ready now for their second drive. Greg, it's one of those weird feelings you build all year for the opener. You play a tight game and lose, it kind of changes the feeling coming into this weekend.
Yeah, it certainly does, and if you're not careful, what's that cardinal rule? You don't want one loss to turn into 2, one bad play to turn into 2. The best teams in this league, Mike, they have an uncanny ability that regardless, good or bad, blowout or close one from the previous week before, it doesn't lead into the next week's work and ultimately the next week's game. So we'll find out, were they able to learn from the good? And there certainly was a lot of it. But can they move forward today and not let the disappointment of last week trickle into today?
And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Young. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Tommy Tremble. Touchdown, Carolina. That his first touchdown of the new year. The extra point, up and good. Panthers will take a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Charlie Jones now to return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Bengals offense ready for their second possession. So, Greg, the home opener after winning on the road, I know you've said it a bunch, there's a different satisfaction for a team to go on the road and get a win. So it's got to feel good to start your home season at 1-0.
Yeah, I mean, everyone loves to play week 1 at home. Your fans are into it. Hope and the optimism of the season is at an all-time high. It doesn't always go that way. So they go on the road and they get a win. So now expectations coming back to your home field, your home crowd. Now everyone's really juiced up. So this is going to be a great environment, a great week 2 opportunity for them to not only start 2-0, but to get to 1-0 at home.
It's a pickup of 13 yards. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
Here we go.
On the ground, here's the first round pick from April's draft. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
The second down throw is incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab. Call it a gain of 13. It's a Cincinnati first down.
Here we go. Can. Stop.
We're Looking out of the gun, Burrow. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
Big 13. Big 13.
Burrow to throw. That is hauled in at the 5. And the Bengals are going to be looking at a first and goal. They move it down to the 4.
Here we go.
At the 4-yard line.
Right, 80. Stop.
Now some movement up front. Flags down. Mistake-filled first half continues. Now it is first and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Right 80. Right shot. 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Here's Burrow. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That is second TD catch of the season.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
The Panthers offense ready to possess the football as we begin the second quarter. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with first and 10.
Ready.
This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him, take him down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
A second down throw for Young. That one complete to Watson. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here comes third and 6.
Come on, set.
Throwing is Young. He's got his man. That's Leggett. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Tremble comes in motion. Young hands it to Hubbard. Get down. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down. Here's a toss left side. It's Hubbard. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
All week long, they stress, Mike, that we have to get as many defenders to this ball carrier as possible. They know he's going to make some guys miss. He's going to be hard to get on the ground, but you can see the effect of rallying to the ball as it had here. They're able to take him down, and they're able to do it for a loss.
On second down, Young. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. 10 McMillan was the intended receiver. And third down coming up.
Here we go.
Tremble comes in motion. From the gun here on third down, it's Young. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Really nice sequence of plays here defensively, not only to force the third and long, but then you really take away all of the quarterback's options downfield, left him with nothing really else to do but to just simply throw that one away.
He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Panthers will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead. So now, after the field goal, Fitzgerald is back out there to send this one away. Jones now on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Jamar Chase headed back out there along with the rest of his Bengal teammates. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
Here's Brown. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you can see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
12. Stop.
2nd down. Burrow. He's got the hookup to Mike Gesicki. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Ready? Stop.
A carry here for Brown. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
11 up. Ready? Ice up. 11. Stop.
Now Brown. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
We don't give these big guys enough credit, Mike, just how fast these defensive tackles really are. Here he uses his speed to break through, take the back down for a loss.
11 empty. Here we go. Stop.
Now 2nd down throw for Burrow. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They gain 18 yards on that one. And the Bengals going to have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On 1, ready? 11 mighty. Here we go. 11. Big 13. 12. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. Stop.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no deal.
This ball batted away. That's incomplete. Tutu Atwell was the one he was looking for. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Yeah, I think he got away with one there, Mike. I thought with the way the defender had him covered, I was actually surprised he didn't move off to his next progression. He threw that into some really tight coverage, and he's lucky that ball wasn't picked.
Here we go. Right 80. Right shot. Stop.
Burrows from out of the gun here on third down. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up fourth down.
49-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals will tie this game up here late in the first half.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. The Panthers offense ready to get back at it. They'll do so with 1st and 10. To throw is Young. That's taken in by McMillan. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. The man in motion is Watson. On 1st and 10, here's Young. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. The Panthers will take their first timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Young. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
There's no need to do anything reckless. It's 3rd and long. The opportunity to convert this is probably slim, so there was nothing open downfield. I think he makes the smart decision here, Mike. Avoid the negative play and throw the ball away.
And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. The Bengals offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They'll begin with 1st and 10.
Come on, ready? Here we go. 180, 12, 12, 12.
On the ground, it's Brown. And he's going to have this one up near the 28. Burrow saying, let's go, guys. Try to get him set. He'll look to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Here we go, here we go. 180. 12, 12, 12. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. Stop.
Burrow here on 2nd down. This one complete to Higgins. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
On 1, ready?
3rd down, 3 to go.
Here we go. 180. 11 MP. Take. 11.
Now, Burrow. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. Now a signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
So a pair of first downs moves them out to the 47-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Throwing is Burrow. He's got Gesicki open down the field. It's a gain there of 26 yards. So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bengals going to take the lead. It's now 13 to 10.
Nice job there securing points with that final play. Of course, they would have loved to have come away from that possession with a touchdown, but I think they're going to be happy with 3 going into the break.
Final moments of this first half, kicking with the lead now, as this one is in the air. On the return, here's Xavier Leggett, and he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. And both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. 3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Bengals offense and running back Chase Brown headed back onto the field. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11 Thomas. 11 MT. 11 MT. 12.
Burrow. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
11, 11, 11, 11. 11 MT. 11 MT.
They go play action for Burrow. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
On one, right? First and 10 at the 39.
Here we go. Stop.
He'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Gun. Stop. 180. 180.
Up the middle they go. It's a good pickup on 2nd down, but there is a flag down. And this one might not stand up.
Here we go. 180. 11, 11.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180. 12. 11, 11, 11. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. Stop.
Burrow to throw. Throw here down the field. incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
He'll maneuver his way down to the 32. Trevin Wallace in on the tackle.
That's a gain for 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Got to get this to the 25. Here's 3rd down.
Here we go. 180. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. Shot.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That one taken in by Burton. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grabs and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the
11 MT. 11 MT. Gun. Shot.
Now give on the ground, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. Gonna get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. 3rd and 11.
Here we go. 180. Shot.
Now Burrow on the bootleg. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Bengals will extend their lead. McPherson now, after making the field goal, is set to kick this one off. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense ready for their first possession of this second half. The deficit, 6 points. A touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. Short one there, caught by Tremble. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Now, he'll air one out. He's got it! And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag back in the backfield. Is it a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? What a critical flag. Roughing the passer, it sets up 1st and goal. On the give, it's Hubbard. And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up 2nd and goal. Hubbard trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
I typically like to see the play-action pass on the early downs, Mike. Now they find themselves on 3rd down. The defense is more prepared for the pass. They get stopped twice with the run. Do they go back to it a 3rd time and take their chances?
They'll try to run with Hubbard. What a move! He's in. Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Panthers. The extra point is good. And the Panthers have taken the lead by a point here in the 3rd. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Jones now on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Bengals offense ready to get back at it. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score.
Here we go.
Running from the pistol, it's Brown. Not much there, maybe a yard. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 180.
Now, Burrow. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
So after picking up some positive yardage on 1st down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
180.
Burrow. That one into the hands of Atwell. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11. Big 13. Big 13.
To throw is Burrow. He'll let this go. Deep shot for Atwell. And will move this ball way down into the red zone inside the 20-yard line.
28 yards. That's another Bengals S1.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now a run on 1st down. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On 2.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8.
Gun.
Back to throw, Burrow. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Play action now. It's Burrow. That is caught by the tight end. Mike Gesicki. Touchdown, Bengals. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Here's Burrow. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 and extend the lead to 7 points.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. From the gun, it's Young. Looking left side is tight end Tremble. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down. Young to throw on first down. That one complete to Lee Getz. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Here's first and 10. Here's Hubbard. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
A second down throw for Young. He'll dump this down to Hubbard. And he'll be taken down after a game. Third down, coming up.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
Tremble comes in motion. They'll go for it with Hubbard. And they will stop him short of the marker. But there is a flag here. If this is on the offense, this will be declined. They will go ahead and decline that one and take the 2 points. The drive will start on the ground. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple-possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. The Panthers will take their first timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here we go.
And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Ready? 11, 11, 11.
To throw is Burrow. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. That's the safety, Von Bell. And the Panthers will take over here just shy of the 30. Here's first and 10. The motion man is Sanders. On first and 10, here's Young. To the right side, he finds McMillan. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard.
They'll go right back to McMillan. Complete. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Here's first down. They'll drop to throw. Back into the hands of Hubbard. And he will finally be taken down inside the 10-yard line. Here we go. First and goal. Out of the shotgun. Young. That's caught. It's Tremble. And a good job to make sure he didn't get loose. Brought down around the 7. Throwing on second down. Young. He'll step up and run this.
Great job in coverage here. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. He decides to tuck it and turn it to a runner. They get to him quickly. Picks up a couple yards, but not enough now. Brings up third down.
The Panthers, they're going to burn their third and final timeout. And they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. This crowd doing everything they can before third and goal. Young. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. So here we go. Could be the play that ends up deciding this one. Fourth down and goal. They'll go. Young. That's going to be caught.
What a stand there. Fourth and goal. Game on the line. It looks like this offense is putting together a game-winning drive, and the defense comes out with the stop of the day.
Burrow takes a knee, and that ought to just about do it. So this one in the win column for the Bengals.